Hello guys, this is Modest Major here, bringing you some commentary over some 26-2 Ricochet gameplay. The gameplay's pretty decent, it has a Killtacular in it, which is quite nice. I'm actually saving up montage clips at the moment, just so I can put something together later on in the year. Either I'll do a dualtage with Solomon, or I'll do my own montage. I'm not really decided yet, I might even do both. But either way, I'm saving up clips, and hopefully I should be able to get something cool to you guys. Also, what I wanted to mention is that the voting for the playlist, well, first let me go into every single detail of it. When it actually came out on the bulletin, I read it as that Shotgun Ricochet and Legendary Ricochet and Quicochet, I thought that those were going to become voting options within the Ricochet playlist itself, rather than we had to vote for the playlist, which was going to be put into one of the options, if you catch my drift. I thought that all three of those playlist options were going to become a part of the game, but I was actually wrong. So if I confused you guys with one of my videos, I apologise. But the playlist that's actually been voted has been Shotgun Ricochet, so I thought I'd let you guys know that. Me personally, I was kind of hoping that Legendary would make the cut, because I don't know, like, I like Legendary game types quite a bit. And Shotgun Ricochet, it just seems like it won't be quite as fun with the plasma grenades equipped. Like, maybe it will, maybe I'm wrong. I just don't think it's something to be taken too seriously. The thing is, Ricochet, although it's a fairly casual playlist, it's fun to play for the win for me. And Shotgun Ricochet kind of denigrates that for me. Like, it's more something that I'd want to see be put in Action Sack. But maybe that's just me, maybe I'm being negative. I don't really know. But I had something that I wanted to talk about, a topic as well today. And that's kind of regarding Halo Reach, Halo 4, and the last string of Halo games. And a lot of people regard Halo Reach as a bit of a failure within the Halo series. Me personally, I don't think it measures up anywhere near as much to the other Halo games. And then there's Halo 4, which a lot of people also think is a failure. Which I don't personally align myself with, but I understand why people don't like it. It's quite drastically different from Halo 3 in quite a few ways. But either way, what I do want to say about these two games is they will be a learning curve for the franchise in general. You know, even if they weren't to your taste, even if they weren't something that you necessarily enjoyed, I think both of these games will add up to creating a more fun experience in Halo 5, because, you know, if they'd have just made a Halo 3.5 coming from Halo 3, I feel like although it might have been a popular game and although people might have enjoyed it, Halo 3 with better graphics, it wouldn't have evolved the series in any way. And I think this is kind of our evolution period where 343 are trying to work out just where they want to go with the series, and hopefully it goes in a direction that the majority of people still enjoy. I personally, like, I don't mind the casual elements. I think that all that needs to happen is that there needs to be a balance. They need to be catering towards both sections of the audience. For example, having a social playlist, have all these fun, casual, wacky elements that you find in Halo 4, but then the ranked playlists are completely separate. You play for the win, and it is catered to you. Since watching Super Smash Bros. Documentaries, I've been talking about it a lot on Twitter, and it's just ridiculously similar how, it's just ridiculously strange how similar our communities are, because they pretty much, you know, Super Smash Bros. Brawl was their Halo Reach. It's interesting to see how they dealt with it in their community. They're still trying to play it competitively to some extent. And it'll be interesting to see how that series evolves alongside ours, but I still think, you know, that this doesn't have to be a final nail in the coffin. I feel like Halo 5 could definitely learn things from Halo 4 and Halo Reach. I feel like Halo 4 learned things from Halo Reach, in my opinion. You know, I definitely think they made a better job of enhancing the armor abilities and making them more worthwhile. I personally agree with a lot of the commentaries that people have made recently that armor abilities should just be pickups on the map. I definitely think that would be a much more enjoyable experience, and then they'd be similar to equipment. And you could be a lot more experimental with them, because then you don't really necessarily have to worry as much about the balance of the armor abilities, because if you're picking them up on the map, they're a power position and your team have to fight for them, so therefore they can't really be called overpowered. It's the same concept as picking up a rocket launcher on a map. You know, that's not overpowered because you had to fight with your team to get that, you had to secure the power position, and at any time you can take it off them. And if armor abilities were able to be taken off the enemy players and they dropped on the map, that would be interesting, certainly. But either way, I feel like Halo 4 made a lot better armor ability choices than Halo 3. They actually made some likable armor abilities. Thruster Pack is a likable armor ability. I would argue that Regen is, alongside a lot of the community. Whereas in Halo Reach, they just seem to be hindrances. They seem to be stuff that just annoyed and slowed down the gameplay. Obviously, invisibility, jetpack, in my opinion, stuff like hologram, they all seem to just completely tarnish the nature of the game, whereas Thruster Pack speeds it up and it makes for better escape routes and more entertaining to watch gameplays, like the amount of Thruster Ninja Packs you see in people's gameplays. There's a lot of entertaining stuff going on there, and me, for Regen makes me play more aggressive. It makes me just push into their spawn more often and take risks that I wouldn't usually. So I feel like if Halo 5 can take another step up from that, and I feel like all they need to do is take these concepts and then put them into a setting where the competitive community can enjoy it as well as the social community. I have been Modest Major. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Peace out.